Yes, Uzodinma is a threat and is a golden fish. And when you understand what I mean by golden fish is when he comes down from that exalted office of governorship, you will understand what I mean that somebody is a goldfish. Uzodinma finishes his office tenure, it's gonna be like a goldfish has no hiding place all over the world. Ask me why. Biafra veterans, military veterans, both present and the past, listen, in the United States, all over the world, they're after him. Unless that person is not an Igbo man. Because they have done meeting in America, they have gathered, they converge to make sure that Uzodinma is decisively dealt with if he finishes his tenure in Imo State. Unfortunately, if he likes, he might abscond into the European countries or American countries. They are coming after him. There are levels. Listen and listen good. I want you to believe me. A human being should go length to kill fellow man because you are working for federal. Even if you like, be in the office of Federal Investigation Bureau, Federal Bureau Investigation, that's FBI, or Central Intelligence Agency, which is CIA, or work for Mossad. Okay, there are levels, there are lengths you could go to kill fellow man. If you pass that boundary, you will know that United Nations has a platform that can bring you to order and make sure that justice takes its course. See, listen and listen good. Immediately, Hope Uzodinma stole Emeka Ihedioha's mandates in 2019. Listen and listen good. Hope Uzodinma turned against his Igbo kinsmen across southeastern Nigeria. So Hope Uzodinma become a bloody Dracula that sucked the blood. He sucks the blood of his brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers, and his entire kinsmen in Imo State. He became what? A terror. Getting to 5 years now. A terror. Reigning in the southeastern Nigeria. Killing everybody at will. Doing whatever he likes. Exonerating himself, exalting himself even above the Mecca. But let me tell you, God will tell him still that he, God, is the Mecca, God Almighty. See, let me tell you, Hope Uzodinma will never, ever, spiritually or physically, go scot-free, bordering in what he did in the past to Igbo man. He will never be forgiven. He will never get out of that. He will never go scot-free. Hope Uzodinma must answer the call of nature, law of retribution, nemesis. Are you listening to me? It must boomerang back to him. Hope Uzodinma killed Ikonso. Ikonso is from his kinsmen. He invited Nigerian military, and the first military onslaught after Nigerian Biafra civil war for years took place under Hope Uzodinma's watch. Igbo youths were killed, bombed, area bombing from aircraft. It has never happened before since for over 50 years after Nigerian Biafra civil war. Hope Uzodinma invited military operation in Igbo land, and Nigerian soldiers were killing Igbo youths, killing children, killing women. I can remember that innocent girl whose mother was killed. Atiyala Aziz also, the girl swore and said, for killing her mother, he made sure that he's gonna kill so numbers of Nigerian soldiers. He swore, and today that girl is among them. Struggling, sleeping in the bush, inside forest. A girl. See, Hope Uzodinma had gone too far to destroy Igbo land. And I'm telling you that, comfort me, later, Hope will know that this land we call Earth. This is Earth. It hears. I don't know whether you understand what I have, what I'm telling you. You can, by the power that God has given us, listen and listen, as dynamic human beings, dynamic, you can command the earth will listen to you and do whatever you command the earth to do. See, Anibo, the mepe, no hope Uzodinma. The Igbo land I know must swallow hope Uzodinma and cover it all. When the three were sent to investigate the Canaan land, the land that was flowing with milk and honey, they came back with what? Sad messages that didn't all go well with what Moses expected them to tell him. You know what happened? The earth swallowed Dotam, I think they were 3 in number. And thank you. 3 of them were swallowed by the earth. God is the owner of everything. See, and the Bible says, with God, nothing shall be impossible. If they tell you that this is not fairy stories, that the earth divided and swallowed those guys that came back with bad news, can you believe it? You cannot. But God knows that what the Bible tells us is an absolute truth. See, let me tell you, Uzodinma will never go scot-free, physically, spiritually, and otherwise. He must reap what he has sown. For whatsoever a man soweth in his lifetime, he might reap it off when he is gone. Uzodinma must be naturally or unnaturally, let me tell you, chastised.
Okay, yesterday court session, Nnamdi Kanu has asked the court that he doesn't want to stay at the DSS detention, that it's either is in Kirikiri or he's released.
Thank you so much. That's true, because incarcerating somebody, leaving him suffering, languishing in a DSS facility for over 36 months now, if you ask me, it is one of the inhuman treatments a man could just design for fellow man. Now the kind of question for prison, because detention after detention, I don't think Nigerian government is getting it right. Detaining a man without sentencing him for no just cause after court has set him free is another thorough hate against Igbo man. Absolute hate. You should send him to prison. Provided the court has set him free, you are still delaying him there. You are telling Igbos that they are nonsense. That's what it means. The Igbo political leaders, the so-called Ohaneze, the Hope Uzodinma-led governors, they are the one in charge of Nnamdi Kanu's ordeal and the gory condition in DSS facilities. So this court hearing, latest one, is going to determine final if Nnamdi Kanu is going to go jail or if Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out. You should not be just keeping somebody in that kind of inhuman situation or circumstances for over 40 months now. Nnamdi Kanu is down there, suffering, staying in one place, stagnated, grieving for nothing, for a crime he has not just committed. See, let me tell you, we know earlier in 2020, I think, or 21, that federal government of Nigeria under Buhari, uneducated president, the worst president ever in the world then, and his information minister, Lai Mohammed, Mr. Lai, that will go to hellfire. They are the one that committed crime against Nnamdi Kanu. They renditioned him from Nairobi, Kenya, and brought him to this abyss, to suffer in the abyss called Nigeria. See, let me tell you, if they go court there, Binta Nyako should go and arrest Lai Mohammed, arrest Buhari, and the rest of the champions in that regime that, you know, planned abduction, abducting and illness. Yes, abduction of Nnamdi Kanu from Nairobi, Kenya. It was illegal. God has willed it in favor of Nnamdi that they should, the way they abducted him, abduct him back and drop him in Nairobi, Kenya. That is what they do. Nairobi airport, they should take him back there and make sure that they bring to justice both Buhari, both the Director General of BSS in Nigeria here, Lai Mohammed. Ochibanje is not left out. He's part of that government. They should tie all of them and let law take its right course. They are the one that are the perpetrators. They are the culpable. They are not saints. They are sinners. Nnamdi Kanu is not.
you very much. God bless you.
Matter of being, it's not a matter of pride. Igbos are pace-setters anywhere they are, both in Africa, anywhere. They are pace-setters. If a black man need to define himself, he need to study the Igbo. The Igbo represent liberation in everything they do. Igbo represent reform. Igbos represent innovation in every sector. Forget they are not in the kangaroo government of Nigeria. No, it does not mean anything. Even if Obi become president of Nigeria, that one is by the way. Nobody cares. No Mekano will not give a hoot about that. No Mekano is focused. They are not like Sunday Igboho. Why would Sunday Igboho making statement encouraging this type of government? Why would anybody say, okay, people should go and arrest them? The same thing you did. Another person from your clan did it. You said people should go and arrest them. Because I don't know what is wrong with these people. Maybe they need in Americanos certain a form of education and orientation to understand and so that they will properly define where they are coming from and what actually they want. See, I don't want a situation where the entire Southwest will ask for recolonization of the Biafrans. That would be too damaging for them. Yes, it can happen. Because, see, they can't continue like this because the problem the Fulanis are looking at, the only problem the southern Nigeria is having is at the Yorubas.
The politicians.
Not even the politicians. Because of religion. That's the truth. So, as it stands now, Uzodinma should know that at the end of the day, he cannot be able to unlock that door of escape.
Okay, last DJ Smith has been arrested in Lagos. Let's start activists have been arrested in the breaking news. Let's get a reaction.
Well, it will be a very funny thing if he's been arrested, and even if he's been arrested, nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
Yes. Are they going to kill her? If they kill her, they will reactivate ESAs, and that will be the end of Nigeria finally. That girl did a yeoman's job against the bullets. He stood and was able to communicate to the whole world. He do that should do now, you know. But I learned that he was given taken to somewhere in Canada. Maybe Canadian government gave her an asylum. You know, whatever the case might be, the ESAs matter have not died. We know what happened. You understand? The same street. Well, let me tell you. They were busy burning down the street that has projected Nigeria, giving Nigeria over 60 trillion return on investment from the entertainment industry. Who laundered the image of Nigeria more apart from the street? Is it a rebel that has been accused of 80 billion naira? No, is it Tinubu when he was governor of Lagos State? We know how much he looted. Is it Buhari? 30 trillion. A lot of them, many of them. So you want to burn down the street that has projected the image of Nigeria over the years. People go from the street, the likes of how many came them, or Mokati them, Victor Sime. This whiskey. None them. No, forget about the video. But of course, a privileged home, but at least to an extent, the video also went through the street. Timaya, name them P Square, South Sudan, a host of them. I'm talking of players, but most of them have no direct government input. 1% out of the God-given talent on the street. How many rich men can you see find a Pekin on the street playing football? Or you see Tinubu's child on the street playing football, or you see Bajabi Amila, or you see Erefai Pekin. All of them are in the Federal House of Representatives trying to destroy and share Nigeria wealth. That's what they do. But those who go outside and protect and and add to the image of Nigeria, they carry gun and we're killing them. So they are plating head. They are carrying phone. They are using this. They are using that. But when the same things rose up against them, they stop. Didn't they stop? They have to cancel it. So the revolutionaries in Nigeria are watching. What will happen to you? DJ Switch. You understand? What will happen to her? If I'm correct, that she has been arrested. This is a lady who risked his life when the bullets were running to take pictures. Let them arrest her. They think it is easy.
Why the NSAS victims are not given justice?
How would they give them justice? We saw what happened in Lagos. In fact, a lot of people are disappointed in how Sanwo-Olu was able to handle that matter. You know, we are just disappointed. You know, but we are looking at it that a situation like this, you know, where government themselves became propagandists, you know, on issue that is very clear to the whole world. It tells you the secrets about leadership in Nigeria, the other side of leadership in Nigeria, where justice can never be given, where justice is permanently denied, where justice is permanently manipulated, where justice is bought with billions of naira. That is just it. So the fact remains, let us not deviate a little bit, you know, but the fact still remains that, of course, Hope Uzodinma, you know, when you mention Hope Uzodinma to in any gathering you are, you know, what comes to the mind of the people is this man is a saboteur. So he has a very bad image. You know?
Thank you very much. God bless you.